What is happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator Home Daily. Alright, I got a lot of energy, but I ain't going nowhere for a minute. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But no, today will be a different type of video. No driving. As you can see, I'm just sitting right now. And the reason for that is because I only got 4 hours left for the day to drive legally, because I just dropped here an hour ago, and since I only got 4 hours left, it's unlikely I'll find something worthy of taking for the day for them 4 hours, but we will see in a little while when we look at the board for gallon and everything. So when we check the board, I'll see, but I don't see it happening for the day, which is fine for me. But nope, today is a segment that is being brought back, actually, called X Talk. I did one years ago, like the very first one. That was before Home Daily even got picked up and everything. And I want to say I did a few more similar after Home Daily got picked up and everything to be a regular segment. But they weren't called X Talks then. They were just regular Home Dailies. But I finally told them, you know what? Let's try and bring this back. And today I'm going to do it. So today is going to be an X Talk. They agreed and said it was all good. So that's what's going to happen today, an X Talk episode. And it works perfectly with what we're going to be talking about today, because it's like perfect time and everything. So sometimes stuff just works well timing wise. So to begin with this X Talk, I've always been asked a lot of stuff about this game. But the biggest one I get all the time is, how do you not get bored? Or, how do you do single player so much and not multiplayer? Or, how do you look at the load board? Like, what do you do? How do you know what to get? Stuff like that. I'm not going to go into detail about the answers to all those questions right now, but I will say the answer I'm about to give you does answer all those questions. Let me start with first. This is a game, okay? Let's not forget that. It's supposed to be fun, entertaining, all that stuff. Well, for me, years ago, I think a year after it came out, I discovered leasing the companies on here within the game and everything. And doing that is what makes fun for me. And with each lease, it's pretty much a game within itself. Each lease is a game within itself and can be entertaining if you stick to it. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Get more deep into it. Let's look at the board, alright? Let's go to the board right now. I'll go to Freight Market. I don't have an empty right now, okay? So as stated earlier, I think I said I did say it. I'm with Gallon right now, okay? Gallon Oil. And with each lease comes its own cargo that it hauls. You know, its own shippers, own customers. Not to mention sister companies associated with that company. So a lot comes with the lease. So with all that being said, being the title of the main segment altogether, Home Daily, home time, getting home, is always a goal I'm searching for. Even better timer. I'll give you a prime example right now, okay? I think the last video that came out, I was with them too. Yeah, it was, because that's when I got Copper Beast. Okay, so I was in LA, got Copper Beast. I did the local thing Monday. Yeah, Monday. Cool. I thought I'd be doing that all week. I thought Monday through Friday, do 20,000 each day. By Friday, do another one, got to meet my 100,000 minimum. Cool. That was the plan. Well, local for Gallon in LA isn't their primary concern, goal, none of that. They're more focused on the OTR, long miles, stuff like that. Meaning, when I checked the board that Tuesday morning, the local loads available were very few and slim. I think they had an LA to LA load, and that only paid $2,000. And by the time you time in fuel costs and everything else, and it was heavy, it just wasn't worth it. It just wasn't. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. Okay. So long story short, I did see a great load to Oregon, Medford actually, and hopped on that delivery, and it delivered Wednesday. Cool, great. From there, got another one that put me way over my minimum profit for the week to Dallas, Oregon. Cool, awesome, everything was good, that's great. And that one in Dallas, or again, I never say that right. Dallas, where is it? What was it? Oh, yeah, the Dallas, whatever you want to call it. That paid $75K just for that. Just from Medford here up to the Dallas. That was great. That's awesome. But the problem is, and I'd have to look at my logbook. I'm not going to show you that right now. I'm trying to keep this short video. That didn't deliver till Thursday or Friday morning. I want to say it was probably Friday morning. Okay, so you do that, but you're still good. And from the Dallas, I got the great load from here all the way down to Oakland, like 500 some miles. So cool, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's where I'm at now. That's literally where I'm sitting at now. It worked well. Great minimum, way over my minimum and everything like that. But why I said the lease is a game and stuff like that, that with me trying to get home, especially for next week, next week, sorry. When you work all the time, you get some stuff confused. I was trying to be home for Labor Day next week, Monday, the 4th of September. Well, as you can see, that ain't going to happen. I mean, I might get lucky. If I can get one, I can still squeeze it. But we'll see. But that's my goal now, to at least be home. But that's why I said the lease is a game in itself. Because where I'm at, I don't have an empty. It plays a role in where I go and stuff like that. And it's that type of commitment, sticking with, I'm talking about, that makes this so I never get bored and stuff like that. So if you haven't caught it yet, having a lease makes a game within a game. Seeing if you're going to get the load you want with the company you lease to and still make what you're trying to make. See if you're going to look up and head where you're trying to go with that lease. Like I'm talking about now, where I'm trying to get home by Monday, which is pushing it barely. We will see. I might get lucky, but I'm thinking probably a Tuesday thing. I mean, I could run it illegal, because I think from here to LA is only like 8 hours, or maybe 10. Yeah, I was 7, okay, so I was a little off, but just call it 8, because I'm not, that's that. Yeah, so just call it 8, and then you gotta add in everything else, truck and everything. So call it like 8 to 9. But that's why it's a game within a game when you lease on. It's like, are you gonna get there? Are you gonna make your minimum profit? All that stuff. And that's why I said this week is great for me, because I'm so much over. Next week, if I get home by Labor Day or not, whatever, I got so much rolling over that's going to cover next week. And yeah, that's going to be awesome. And that's going to be awesome. And I've been doing leases since 2017. Yeah, probably 2017. And it's played a major, huge role in this. It adds a sense of satisfaction, a sense of fun and enjoyment that SES didn't plan on. But if you see, gave all the tools to do it. They have companies. I'm legit leased with one within them. I don't even think Gallon is in Oakland. Let me see. Let me check real quick. Nope. No, but that's why they have sister companies. I know Kimzo is one. I have to check to see if they do the Oakland shippers or any of the other ones. But the point is, having that kind of lease, outline, stuff like that, adds to it. That how... Remember when I said, when I was asking the questions that I get asked a lot, how do you look at the load board? How do you know what you know? That one answer, the leases and everything, covered all of that when I said it was, and it did, as you see. I'm just taking a break for a second. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Now, don't get me wrong. Leases, yeah, when you lease on, great, but it's just like simulating trucking reality. Sometimes can be unpleasant as well. Like, I did not want to be over the road this week. I wanted to be local. But, as you see, it benefited me, but it doesn't always work out that time. Like, I really wanted to be home by today, actually, but it didn't work. But, that's trucking. I mean, call it what it is. That's trucking. You get good days, you get bad days, and making split decisions. Like when I decided not to be home for Labor, well, it's still up in the air. I thought it was later in Saturday than what it was, but it's still up in the air because it was, I wanted it to be. But either way, when you make split decisions like that, that's all trucking. And I am simulating this on here And that's when the lease comes into the play. I'm not lying. Perfect title, and I hope production you're listening. Lease is a Game is the perfect title for this because it legit is. It really is. And even, and I mean, I'm not going to go over it right now, but point is, it is. Okay, yeah, because it's just stuck in my head now. And to go off on a little off-topic rant as well, because of the lease, Gallon, and if I get home Monday or Tuesday, I'm taking off all next week, baby. And even more fun about that is, I'm going to still have income rolling over from this, so it's not like I'll have a $0 week like I've had sometimes. I'm going to be off. I'm going to use this money from this week to throw it to the next one to keep my minimum. All of that, again, is just from being leased to a company. And you get the feel of taking off because of that lease. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love when I get to take 4 to 6 days off. It is amazing. If it wasn't for being leased to a company, like having a minimum profit goal for that company and everything else, and understanding the company's goods and routes and stuff like that, I wouldn't understand the joy of being off and being at home. And I'm sure a lot of other people driving on this game don't understand either, because you don't look at it like that. I know a lot of people just think this: go on, drive, be done. And that's cool. I'm not going to go into a podcast about happiness right now. That's on my other channel, the podcast. But the point is, which I've heard a lot of people come to me about, you get bored after a while. That's why you reach to multiplayer for other things. That's why people are so quick to jump on the World of Truck events and stuff like that. That's why, and I will say this probably at least 3 times or 4 times. I'll probably just be the 5th time say it. Leases is a game within this game. It really is. It really is. Now, if you want some info on leases that I've made up, I mean, don't get me wrong, I made these all up myself. You can make up your own. It's not hard. But if you want some of the info and some of the ones I've done it, hit me up. I'll gladly share. If you're a driver and want to experience the joy I get, just message me and I'll gladly share. Some companies I've never leased with. Like, I've never leased with Oakland Shippers. I've never leased with HMS. Who's another company over here? Yeah, these are only the 2 ones in Oakland. So some I've never leased with. I've never leased with Walbert, but some I have. Like, you go back way, I think it was last year, I was with Kimzo. So, I mean, the ones I have the outline manifest for and everything, I will gladly share with you so you can experience the joy I feel when I do this. Since we talking about Gallon, since we just said that, I guess I'll go ahead and show you Gallon's manifest. I'll put it on the screen here just to give you a basic outline. See, this the cargo, and this is their shippers, rules about what they do as far as taking off time and everything. And they have the local section, which is as you see through here. So they have a local thing, but you gotta remember, Gallon, because I live in LA, it doesn't work that well. But you could get something else. I mean, shoot, let me look, because let me go to the company browser, which, again, SES gave you all this stuff for. But let's look at, crap, that's right. All right, let's look at tanks. I wonder if I can go up here and hit Gallon. Shoot, not that, too much. Okay, Gallon oil. All right, I see they don't have that much even for the day. But like that, nope, that's long. Yeah, that's long too. So like I said, they're more of the over-the-road company, but doesn't mean that somewhere it's not available. Yeah, and I'm not going to do that. Waste your time for that. But that's what I'm telling you. That's why, again, I say it again. Leases in the game is a game within itself. And I mean, I'm glad I'm off today to talk to you about this because it legit is, for me anyway, I fully believe, and its proof is in the pudding. SES is giving you everything to do a lease. You can make up your own like I did, and I will, again, gladly show you how and what to do from there. But it is all there, and yeah, it is all there for you. Now, another day, not this episode, but another episode, probably, I'll talk about full contract jobs, contracted jobs within a lease, and special work jobs and stuff like that. But I think I've shown pretty well, in my mind, in my opinion, pretty well how one lease alone can be a game within a game. And being each lease is different. Like legit, I've never been Real Export, see Horizon, Farday, none of that. And each of them have their own setup and their own. Oh boy. To me, in my mind, the possibilities. I don't want to say they're boundless, they're limitless, and all that. But I will say it is so large in number. I'm not even going to try and put a number on it. Put it like that. I'm not even going to try to put a number on it. But that's why I said it is a perfect title for this, and that's why I'm glad they said I could do a next talk and I could put this out there, that leases are a game within the game. It is all there, black and white, not hard. Message me and I will gladly show you one that I've been to anyway. And if I haven't been to it, like Sea Horizon, hey, we can come up with one together. We can lease one together and see how we like it. Because trust me, there's been some I did not like. I remember years ago, I was with Wilson from LA. Did not like him. Did not like him that much. And I want to get back just to try him again. FV Martin doing the log in Oregon. I want to get back with them, but the problem is, when I do that, I can't get home. And again, this is home daily. So my goal is to get home, but I had a rental house out there. I think it's being rented out. No, I know it's being rented out now. But that's what I have to do. I have to stay in Medford and just run all through here to get the logins done. So I may try and get to that before the end of the year. But again, I bring it all back full circle. A lease is a game within the game. Proof is in the pudding. Well, now that I got over that rant, probably taught your head off about everything else, let's actually see what's going to happen for today. If I'm going to actually get some driving in, which I didn't plan, but that's why I said we'll check the board and see what we got. And the only ones I think are Kimzo that's available. Portland, Oregon, too long. No, I need to, let me see, I think I might have that paper right here. Yep, gallon lease right up front. I always like to put the one I'm leased to right at top so I can just open and look. So let's see. Real Export, Kimzo, Road to Sun, Sell Goods, Walmart, Virgin, Plaster, Sons, HMS. Oh, they do have HMS. Okay, so they got one with HMS. Not even that long. Oh, yeah, and I remember didn't they say, yeah, all like specific things for gallon, like the Oakland Shippers. That's a contract they have with to assist the company. So let's see, Redding, California, 5. Even that's too long. When's it deliver? Tonight, so it'd still be over. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going anywhere today. Nope. Yeah, well, let me check the full the external ones. Let's see, HMS, Kimzo, Oakland. See, that's LA when I was talking earlier about they have your little short. I could do that. That's actually not that daggone bad though. You know what? 4 hours. I got 4 hours, but I can get another 7 on it. This is gonna happen. Yeah, that was not planned at all. But you will legit see in the Oakland run now. Yeah, well, enjoy. I got to do all the work to get this, the paperwork and everything. But, yeah, enjoy. Because another 7 to my next week overflow. I think I'm already doubled it. If I add a little bit more to it, guess what? I can just add that to the following week. And I can still be off. Okay, yeah, we're gonna look at this. Yeah, we're going to take this. This ain't that, for, now I could take this one. And, I got plenty of time, and I could get there. Well, hold on now. We wanted to be home by Labor Day. I got 4 hours. Takes I don't think they do Farmer's Barn. They don't. Well, but then again, I can see if they'll do a contracted job for that. Let me make some calls. I gotta make some calls now, so I'll get back with you. Okay, this turned out to be good. I like the X Talks. That was not planned at all, and it turned out to be a good day. So, I'm not going to explain the whole contracted loads and the pay and everything, but the point is, called Gallon. I said, hey, the same way they did with S Crops and the live, I think I did. They did the same thing there. And it took them a while to hear back from Farmer's Barn, but they got a rate and everything. It's not the best for me, and I'll get into that another day. But point is, I can grab it. I can go pick it up now. They don't need it until when did she say? Monday morning. So I got plenty of time to get there, so it works well. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. Go pick it up, and I'm not gonna record any of that because that's a different video altogether. But yep. So this was the next talk video for you. Look on the lookout for it more. They probably will be coming more often, and nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Be on the lookout. There may be another big segment, just like the Home Daily one, coming. What will it be? Just have to wait and see. Be on the lookout, though. Thanks for watching. I will holler at y'all on the next one.